Well, everyone, just want to let you guys know it's an update here with Subi Guy 23, aka Eli. Whichever you wish to prefer to call me, just let me know down in the comments. I'm going to give you guys an update here. I got the car back and running last night, took it out for a test drive, and found out that there was a small mistake back here that I had to fix this morning. I actually just got it fixed, and I'm about to go back out on another test drive. But basically what happened, everything was fine. Before I even took it out on the test drive, I checked everything to make sure there was no leaks. And the port underneath this fuel rail here on the passenger side has a fuel dampener plug, or pressure dampener plug. And it wasn't, I guess it didn't have it tightened up all the way, so I had to take it back out and tighten it down some more, but then put it back in and check for leaks again. Got all that taken care of, got the fuel pressure set, made sure there was no leaks anywhere else. On my test drive, there was a weakness that I was concerned about. I didn't think about addressing, but I figured it'd be all right. Took it on the test drive and drove it around the block. Come to find out, this pressure line here had some exposed line where there was no braiding on it to help reinforce it. Ended up blowing the line off the firewall there, so car stalled on the middle of the road. Thankfully, it didn't spew fuel, and I was able to turn it off and catch it in time. Let it cool down for a minute. Made a quick fix, and luckily I was less than a block away from home, so I was able to limp it back home last night and get it taken care of this morning. But got that all fixed up now, so everything's all hunky-dory. I'm about to go take it for a quick test drive here, and I'll let you guys know if there's anything else that goes on. I got the Grimspeed boost controller put on, fuel pressure regulators on, new spark plugs. I put the Iridium's one-step quarter plugs in as well, so let's go see what happens. So I'll let you guys know. I'll actually bring you guys along here and see if anything happens, but let's see. Alrighty. She's all warmed up pretty much, sitting at about 170 degrees. Injector duty cycle sitting at about 1%. It's actually sitting lower. It's at about 3/4 when it's 1 to 2% is usually where you want to sit, so we're actually sitting in a decent spot. No knock. I did reflash the car to a stage 2 OTS map, which is meant for bigger injectors and such from Cobb. It was meant for the 1050s. I have 1300s, so it's a little bit off, but shouldn't affect it too bad here. I'm just driving in intelligent mode right now. I'm gonna take it up the road and down the block and see what happens. I have tools with me this time in case I need to make any quick repairs. And this tune does not have my verbal tune on it, which I'm sad about. So no crackles and pops in this one unless I change that and get it reflashed for it. So far, everything's good. No problems yet. I'm just gonna take her nice and easy and just get everything broken in. So let's just hope nothing happens when I'm on the main road. If it's on the side road, it's a completely different story. With my foot hitting about 10% throttle, I'm maybe getting 13% injector duty cycle. I'll have to keep an eye on that and let you guys know. I'm looking to get another setup in here so you guys can see what's going on in here as well, rather than just getting a dash cam view. Throttle, I'm only getting 13% injector duty cycle, so that's really good. It's a little bit higher than that before in the stock fuel injector, so I'm happy with that. Again, don't mind, I have tools in the back of my car right now, so if you hear noise, that's why. Just kind of doing a quick test run to make sure everything's good. couple light to heavy pulls, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling confident yet. Not quite there yet. Just want to make sure everything is good after last night's incident. Because last night I did a pretty decent pull on one of the back roads over here around me, and I got to a light and it just cut out and I see the smoke and I'm like, oh, something happened. So I immediately turned the car off and looked under the engine, and that's where I saw the fuel line was blown at on the firewall. Of course, it was an exposed part of the line, so it wasn't reinforced, so it was a weak spot. But everything's running smooth. Nothing's bogging down. Pickup is instantaneous. I wasn't even 50% all the way down. It was just going. Like I said, throttle's more instantaneous. I don't have to worry about hesitation. If I want to press the flip the throttle, it goes. I don't have to worry about it hesitating and trying to pick up. Which I found out that the stock fuel pressure regulators had a stumbling issue where around $3,000 where, or just in general, where it would hesitate before it would pick up speed. Same goes with the stock boost control solenoid. So it's nice to see I get the power when I'm wanting it rather than waiting for it to kick in. I'll even show you guys where it broke down at. Thankfully, like I said, it was a quick fix. I had some tools with me to kind of get it fixed up real quick. Yeah, so it was up in here after I did a pull, kind of like what I'm doing now. By the time I got up to this light, I was already hitting the brakes, and then next thing you know, I stopped the light and the car just cuts off and it wouldn't start back up. I actually pulled off to the side of the road here by the speed limit sign. I don't think you can see the fuel marks. Actually, there are some light fuel marks on the ground now. But I was sitting here and the car just randomly cut out and I started seeing smoke. And that's when I knew something happened. So I just backed it off to the side of the road because it wouldn't start. So I just coasted it back in neutral because the car rolled back, and checked it out on the side of the road. And that's when I found out that that fuel line was busted. So fun. But so far, so good. That street I just passed was actually my street, so I was literally around the corner from home when that happened. But yeah, that's what we got going on. One more quick pull here, see how she holds. I'll even put it in sport shirt. Do a quick second gear pull, see what happens. That it didn't cut. Just pray it didn't burst the line. At this rate, it would have done so if it did. So, alright, so looks like everything checks out. This fuel line's still holding nice and strong. I feel the pressure running through it. I can see why it blew. It's definitely got some pressure behind it, but everything checks out. There's some burn off on some stuff that's got new parts and coolant and crap that was burning off from when I was doing all this, but everything checks out, so we're all good. So that's all I got for you guys. Hit the subscribe, like, and share button. If you want notifications on more videos and content like this, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know down below in the comment section. Try to do my best. I'm trying to get back in the works of putting more content out. So with that, that's all I got. I will catch you guys later.